Today we have with us Lúcia Dolera, Business Development Management Manager at Jinko Solar, to whom we would like to thank in advance for her availability to talk to us about her company. Hello, Lúcia.
Hello, Mafalda. My pleasure to be with you this afternoon.
Okay.
I'm very pleased.
Lúcia Dolera has more than 20 years of experience in the Spanish photovoltaic sector and joined Jinko Solar in April 2023. She oversees the business entry strategy in Europe. Jinko Solar is one of the largest and most innovative solar module manufacturers in the world, with more than 130 gigawatts delivered and around 14% of the global market share. There are a few questions that are unavoidable, and I'll start by asking you, how does Jinko Solar plan to enter and expand its presence in Europe large-scale energy storage market?
In fact, Jinko Solar strategy in the European Union regarding storage is mainly focused on delivering, as we have done before with panel modules, PV panel modules, to deliver high quality and reliable products that meet the specific needs of the customers in the region, and we're really committed expansion or market presence in Europe by using the strong brand reputation come from, as I have said, from the PV panels before, and product innovation and customer-centric approach. For us, giving solutions to the client is high importance. To go hand by hand with the client to support the needs and to give them solution is our main core.
Mm-hmm. So what are the key trends and opportunities in the energy storage market in Europe?
Well, the main trends in Europe. So let's say that Europe is one of the huge markets. Now let's say we can let's see that it's USA, Australia, but Europe is close to be one of the largest markets in the world. So the trends, we are going to adapt the necessities of the market in Europe depending on the country. So there are countries as let's see, just to put in the 2 and the second, which are at the top level. For example, Germany, that they have highly developed the storage systems, above all in private household, in combination with PV, and focus also in commercial and industrial applications. So we are ready we have the product, we have the solution to go and be part of the market in this energy storage market in this country. For example, also UK, that UK is mainly based in the flexibility markets. They have developed a lot of possibilities to have investment. The investment that you make with the storage systems, you can provide with some money back. So the development of the flexibility markets, the support of the grid. So this support has made that these markets are now the biggest one. But take into account all the movement that we have, for example, also in the south of Europe with Spain, Italy, Greece, even in the east of Europe for the electricity storage system. And let's say the trends are reducing the cost of the storage system, developing new business models. Although we have to take into account that battery storage is already economically attractive. We need innovation. We need that this innovation has to be supported by economic viability and also demonstrate the successful of the business cases. So investment is still an important barrier for quite many customers. Also, another issue would be the technology development. This transition that we are moving from integrated in our electricity system renewables to our electricity system increases the necessity to match the production and the demand, and we need flexibility for the system services to ensure the security of supply. Now, currently, the main technology is lithium-ion battery, for the large scale projects, and well, we've seen that there are some solution that is a good proposal, but another needs to be invested in another technology. So maybe for a fast response, etc. Also, another trend is the sustainability and circularity of the batteries that covers the entire value chain. Is also the storage systems are the key enable energy transition. But now we have to make really big efforts to reduce the environmental footprints throughout their life cycle, which is already quite high. Well, and also, there is a very large initial innovation potential in order to make entire battery value chain more sustainable and circular, starting from the sourcing of materials up to the end of life treatments. And well, let's say that digitalization also it's another trend that as long as we know how is the behavior of the battery in the design and how it's going to behave, is more interesting how they understand the energy flows of the battery. So having this digitalization is really make us to operate the battery in a better way. Knowing congestion points, etc. Yes, that's it.
You talked about innovation, technology, flexibility, value chain, circularity, digitalization. Yes. Is this the things that you believe differentiate Jinko Solar from the competition? What are your competitive advantages? Obviously, these are some of them.
Well, I mainly focus in, let's say, four aspects. First, will be safety and reliability of this storage solution. From the very beginning of the designing of this energy battery solution, we took into account the safety of the batteries since the point of view of the engineering. So there are 5 levels of safety protection at the solar level, at the cell level, at the module level, at the rack level, at the pack level, and at the whole system. So this prevents us to ensure and prevent the spread of the temperature, which is one of the main issues. So we have 5 levels that other competitors they don't have it. Also, it is more intelligent, let's say. It is monitoring. We can control in every moment how is the behavior of the batteries. So it is 24 hours, 7 days per week control, monitored. So we have a really intelligent control management and remote operation and maintenance continuous. That make us to reduce the OPEX of the battery, and also to know every moment how the battery is behaving. Also the high flexibility, because from the design point of view, it's compatible and electrically ready to operate with different brands. So we can provide with the solution that the client wants since the very beginning, because this solution is very flexible, so we can adapt it very well to the application that the client needs. And at the last but not least point, I will highlight the service. We are like very close to a good service with the client to provide the solution hand by hand with them. The communication is quite fluent, and well, let's say that the service to the client is at the very top level with very professional people, well, in the whole company, but in this case in Europe also.
In Europe, you are probably seeking strategic partners. If so, with whom and why?
Well, at the end, the partnerships are always good, and we are really focused on building strong partnerships with the key players in the industry. So those that can provide this partnership really good support to provide with solutions to the client, we go for it. Utilities, installers, distributors, also, well, EPCs, developers, so manufacturers, for example, from
so
some others, yes.
Value chain.
Value chains, exactly.
Yeah. So, what are Jinko Solar's latest technology and innovations? How does the company plan to maintain that technological position, so you are ahead of the market?
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have mainly two solutions. I'm going to focus the response in the two solutions, focus in commercial and industrial energy battery solution and utility scale. This products and solution that we already have in our factory came 2 years ago, that we saw how the renewable sector was moving forward, as includes such an amount of renewables in the electricity system, and we saw that many renewable energy is going to be produced, and how to handle this. It was going to be a huge challenge to face. So we started with this new business with storage. Now we have already our factory in Shanghai, and mainly we have now is available a solution for CNA, commercial and industrial, and utility scale. They are both large liquid energy storage systems, and we have a different range of nominal capacity. For the commercial one is 215 and 344 kilowatts hour of capacity, energy capacity. We can't. We have the intelligent operation and maintenance included. Well, this high efficiency liquid cooling make us to control the temperature in every moment. We also for in the case of the commercial and industrial solution, which is named Sanjiga, it's included 1,001 and 1,500 voltage level, can be connected in both voltage level. Also integrates battery packs, which is it has 8 in every rack, and we can reach this 344 kilowatts hour maximum capacity. Also, is highly integrated, easy to expand. It is quite flexible and monitor in every moment. We have an input of what is happening in the battery, and of course ensuring always the safety and reliability of the battery, while make it increase the longer life of the battery. Also, well, Santera is the utility scale solution, which is 10 times the commercial industrial solution with 344 kilowatts hours. So with the Santera, which is the utility scale solution, we reach 3.44 megawatts hour capacity. And also, well, both as the commercial and industrial solution, as the utility scale solution, are used for power generation, transmission, and distribution lines. And well, it's 20 feet container size. It only has one door, so we can put it in the case of Santera, two together. So at the one we are for the shipping is we reduce the cost of shipment. Mm-hmm. So really it's a safety and very reliable solution for energy storage system that we can provide to the market, and we really go seriously for it and to that this solution be part of the market.
Mm-hmm. You talked about sustainability. So what are Jinko's main sustainability concerns? How is the company addressing sustainability and social responsibility issues in Europe? So what are your concerns and how are you dealing with the multiple regulation in Europe?
Yes, well, for sustainability, well, it's not for only Europe in this case, but for all the company. It's in our DNA to fix sustainability in our principles in the supply chain, to guide the series of decisions from the product design and factory layout to procurement and logistics. So we cover in every step we made. And we are doing sustainability is there. We are deeply engaged with the threat and of course the impact of the climate change and energy crisis, and the importance of course the social responsibility. And well, Jinko is committed to provide the world with the cleanest and safest, cheapest and smartest energy storage solutions through always innovation and technology high reliable products. And well, attending the principle of produce sustainable products, Jinko Solar also not only focuses on its core business, we innovate to lead the technical upgrading of the industry. So for us, really, this is really important. And well, also from the social responsibility for the people that work in the employees of Jinko. Also we provide resources, training programs in order to make the employees provide that they are an active part of the company. So it's quite important, the sustainability for us.
So, and how do you deal with the European regulations about this and the sustainability objectives of the United Nations?
Well, I'm convinced that one of the pillars for developing storage systems in Europe and in every part of the world, I think, is the regulation and the strategy. So regulations affects to all. So we need really a support of regulation in every market in order to ensure the development of the storage system and to know which are the opportunities, the strategy. So this is really important. So having really a a good regulation framework, we have really a solution, this flexible solution storage systems with all the certification that can be installed in every country in the European Union. So as much regulation and much support we have from this side, we could work much better in every market. So it's really a huge important issue. There are markets we have really now an important regulatory framework, environmental also, and some of others that they are concerned they don't have it, and they are on the way to how to support the implementation of storage system in the sector. Is mandatory,
Yes.
let's say.
So you have there a role to the inverse role, so you can help those regions to be better regulated.
Yes, of course. At the end, let's say we are like analyzing which are the best framework, regulation framework for developing, and which markets are already being developed and why. And let's say the first answer is because they have a regulation framework. They have also support they have a kind of markets that will support the services that the batteries can provide, and also for the capacity markets and also services on the grid. So they have really well indicated how they can provide services and the input they receive for economic inputs that they receive for it, and how dealing, of course, with the permitting issues also is also a key point within the development of the storage systems in our countries. The permitting is also for the grid connection point of view is also a nightmare in some of the, well, let's say much of the countries, the constrictions we have in the lines, for example, in Spain. As much as it is regulated, as better in order to know which is the view of the electricity system and the nodes. We can ask for a storage capacity in these nodes to help the production of the renewable in these nodes. So the possibilities are increased with a really framework, regulatory framework.
Talking about the customers, how does Jinko Solar plan to meet European customers' needs for large-scale energy storing systems? What are you offering to European customers?
Well, what we are offering, I will say just in very short sentence, we provide them with a really good service. So we can provide with a high level support and very fast and very punctual response. We go close to them to understand which are their necessities and to create really a confident relationship with our customer. I think this is crucial because at the end, let's say, or PV business is like more rapid and quickly, and it's another kind of business. Storage system, it has an additional complexity, and we have to provide with all the solutions and to make the client to feel comfortable with us, to be confident. So my success is driven by technical service support to guide the customers, training, technical service. We make the customer feel like they can have this. They can be confident with us. Share with us our experience with the customer also is key important for us.
Can you provide us with some examples of successful Jinko Solar projects that demonstrate those capabilities?
Well, currently at the European level, we are in the phase of signing our first projects here in Europe, in Lithuania and France, and dealing with a lot of potential interest for new projects that will come sure soon. And well, we have now currently operating more than 100 megawatts hour capacity, but in different places of the world, in Brazil, Africa, in Thailand, USA, China, and we have solutions. We have already these solutions are from the commercial industrial point of view, just to take care of the this curve that is generated when there's a lot of consuming and producing. So that curve is one of the solutions that we are providing. Also, off-grid solution connected with PV, also PV connected with PV with a storage system and connected to the grid. Also, there are for backup, for electric vehicle charging also. Well, almost all the applications that this solution can reach, we have it in these different places in the world. And as I have mentioned, we are like starting with our solutions in Europe that hopefully next year we will have some of them, and you can we can even show pictures, or if potential clients want to go on site and see it, it will be our pleasure to show them.
And so next year we'll have news about your innovations and projects. Yeah. So what are the main challenges that you would anticipate to as you expand in Europe? How do you plan to overcome those challenges?
Well, I was reading this morning which are the challenge, and the first thing that I started to read is that from 2023 to 2024, there's going to be a huge growth of utility scale storage systems installation. From now about not 40 gigawatt hour capacity installed, which is expected for 2023, up to 80 megawatt hour capacity. So this is really a challenge, and we have to be ready for that. And we are aware of that in Jinko Solar, and in fact, our factory that, let's say, it was finished the first phase in last March. Now we have really very challenging phases that we put it like in 2025. We will have, now we are more or less a capacity of 4 gigawatts hour capacity. So for 2025, we will have close to 25 gigawatts hour capacity for a storage system solution. And we will also provide the only one solution with the battery, the PCS, the AMS, the EMS. So the whole solution we will be us. It will be us, and also we will be manufacturing the cells that currently is purchased by a third company, which normally is Eve or Rept. And then we assemblage the storage system up till have the total system. So this is really a challenge, increasing our factory capacity and providing this solution that the market is going to face in the following months. So we're working close together with our client to secure the supply and deliver the cost improvements, of course. And always, and also important, also investing in research and development. That from us is really important. We have an important department in Jinko Solar that is only focusing in R&D. is quite important for us to provide with this high quality and to keep on being technology leaderships and responsible manufacturing company.
So, final question: how does Jinko Solar plan to reach new markets and customers in Europe and promote the adoption of energy storage systems?
Well, from the market development point of view, so mainly growing with really a good professional team that know the market needs, and we are really open to be there where the market let us be, and we can be in most of the, let's say, in all the markets, because we have the solution for it. It depends on raw materials, logistic pricing, and constraints on the containers could also be a critical issue for the following months and year in the market. For 2024, we hope to continue increasing the number of projects, of storage system projects, and of course, megawatts of capacity system, thanks to also the warranties that we offer to our clients and our commitment to the innovation and quality of the products, and insist on that for us is a key issue for development and to put in the market our products with high quality and the innovation point of view.
Okay. Do you have to make any final remarks or something we should have mentioned and we didn't? We are expecting news for 2024, new projects, more innovation. What else?
I think I have already said all the main issues. I think the market is moving quite fast, and we have to be ready. Something that is quite important, that it seems that the battery systems are very dynamic, and you know that you have to control every part. The temperature is huge, also important. The SCADA issue, the EMS that controls how the energy management is dealing in the battery system, I think is also very important. And one thing that I've seen that is not really, and we will go for it because of the digitalization, is controlling what the needs from the grid are required and what we can provide from the base. So this communication control between, now I need to store, now I can provide energy to the grid, now the grid is very expensive, so I can sell, or it's very cheap and I can storage. All the services that can provide to the grid, I think this is really a challenge, and not many companies, for the EMS point of view, are there are some and really good, but I expect to improve in this aspect.
So I believe it's everything. So thank you, Lúcia Dolera, for all your time and knowledge, and bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. It was really a pleasure, and to give me the possibility to explain our solution. And anytime you want to talk to us, we will be very pleased to talk. Maybe in some months, we can provide you with an updated technological
some news. Yes.
News. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.